Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching all my videos, and I would please request you that please subscribe to my channel and show some love. So let's start. Today we will study 5 basic functions of Excel. VLOOKUP, concatenate, text to columns and duplicates, how to remove duplicates, and format painter. Now it some of you might find these fancy names like very complex thing, but no, it is not. I'll show you one by one how easy it is and how quick your work will be in Excel. So let's take, for example, we have a whole bunch of data. Now we have to search some components. Like if I go to this tab, I'll see that I have the first name, I have the state. But what if I want to know the last name of each of these person? And I have those last names mentioned in the whole bunch of data. But these are all mixed up. I don't know which name belongs to which. So I cannot do copy, control find, and find each word. Like James will be James, but, or if I take any other random name, Leota, so I cannot do control F, paste, and I'll do find. So if I do this one by one, it will take a whole lot of time. So the easy way to find any data from a bunch of data, we use vlookup. Now to do that, we'll apply an equal to sign. I'll type vlookup and hit tab. Now my reference word is James, like the first name. So which is B2. So I'll select that cell, I'll hit comma, go to the bigger data, bigger picture, and see where the first name is mentioned. So now the first name is here and the last name is column B. So now VLOOKUP will ask me to select column A. Do not leave your cursor, drag it till column B. And as you can see that there is number 2 which is mentioned. Like this is the column 2 where I have to mention in my VLOOKUP formula. So now you have to leave the cursor, hit comma, and since we remember that it is the number 2, so we have to do 2, comma, and then we have to mention it to the Excel that whether we have to find the approximate match, which is a true, or we have to find the exact match. You can choose either way, but the shortcut to that is either I can write true or I can hit 0, which means it's true. I'll close the bracket and I'll hit enter. And here it is. I have already found the data, the last name for James. Now, since the list is very long, there is approx 499 people in line for them. We have to find the last name. So, what we'll do is we will not copy and paste one by one, okay? What we'll do is we'll copy the formula, the finding of our formula. I'll press control down arrow. So it will take me to the last detailed cell, last filled cell in the data. I'll hit the right arrow. I'll press control shift and up arrow, which will select the whole column, and then control V, which is paste the data. So now I have pasted the formula. Since I have pasted the whole formula, I have got the first and last name, and we can cross check also. So now we found out that Leota Dillard is the last name. I'll go and search in the data Leota Dillard. Again, I'll see James, paste. I'll copy James, Control F, and I'll search. So James Butt is the correct name. So the formula is correctly updated. So this is how the VLOOKUP works. Now we will go to the second formula, which is the concatenate. So what is a concatenate? Concatenate is merging two columns, two sets of data, or you can say merging two cells. So this is also pretty easy. Now if I want to merge these two, first name and last name, I cannot just go and type it James, but like for 500 line items it'll take approx 2 hours or maybe whole day. So this formula helps us save a lot of time. So what I'll do is equal to concatenate, not the concatenate, select the first word which I want to place initially, comma, select the second word which I want to place after the first word, close the bracket. You can choose n number of words or n number of cells that you want. Now we have two, so we'll select two. So we have selected A2, comma B2. So these will be merging. And here we are. We have found the easiest way to merge cells. Now, since I mentioned earlier, I'll copy the formula, control down arrow, go to right arrow, go to the blank cell, control shift up arrow, and I'll paste, which is control V. And this is how I have merged all the data within seconds. Now you might have a question that what if I have to add a space in between the names, in space in between two words? So this also will be done by concatenate itself. I'll again apply an equal to sign, concatenate, go to James, I'll apply comma. Now since I want to add a space, so as you can see in the guideline says we have to add a text one, which we have already added. Comma, we have to add a text two. So in place of the text two, we have to add a space. So we'll add it with the help of inverted comma. So we'll open the inverted comma, hit a space button only once, and close the inverted comma. This is the text 2 of our formula. Again, we'll hit a comma, so it will shift to text 3. Now it is asking us to apply text 3. Now we'll go to column B, cell B2, which is our name, which is the second part of the formula, and we'll close the bracket and hit enter. So now as you can see, James space but, comma, again control down arrow, control shift up arrow, and paste the formula. So this is how concatenate works. Now the third part is text to column. Now for this text to column helps us separate two words or two set of data. Now since I have pasted this data, the details, it gives me a sense that the names are merged, James comma but. Now I don't want it, I want them in a separate cell, James in a separate cell and but in a separate cell. So this text to column helps us divide those data. So what I'll do is select the whole column, go to data, text to columns, there will be a delimiter. As you can see in the preview, it will first initially show the data, what is the raw data. Now when we hit next, we have these options. How do we want to separate the data? So there is a comma as you can see in between, but we do not want it. So I want to remove the comma and shift the other half of the name to other cell. So since I clicked on the comma, as you can see in the preview, the data is shifted to the other cell. Now as I hit next, this will show a final output and I need to click on finish. So as you can see, in no time, the whole data is separated. So this is text to columns. Now, in the same data, I will show you how to remove duplicates. So I'll select the whole column, and first you have to identify what all duplicate cells are. So I'll go to conditional formatting, home, conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, and click on duplicate values. So this will highlight all the duplicate values which are present in the data. Highlight with red fill, red dark text. You can change anything like whichever color you like. I will choose red and I will click OK. So as you can see that James, Lena, Leota, Kylie, all these are duplicate names. So since these are highlighted, but what I want to do is I just need not highlight it and keep it in the data. I need to remove these duplicates. So I'll select the whole column or whole data, go to data. As you can see, just next to text to columns, there is a small blue box with a cross aside it. It's remove duplicate. So when I hit click, it will ask me to remove duplicates of these two. So as you can see, it says that it has removed 27 duplicate values and removed 500 unique values remain. So now my data has 500 unique values and there are no duplicate items found. Now still you can see Lena is in pink. Now this is why, this is a catch. Now since I selected these two columns together, so it will take and it will remove duplicates of both the columns together. But if there is a different name next to some of the duplicate values, if there is some different name, it will not remove. So we need to click on A, remove duplicates, and it will give me an option that your Excel has two columns, but you have only selected one. Are you sure to go ahead with only one? Because it will not give you an exact data. So you can expand the selection or you can just keep the column 1 and remove duplicates. So only details column will be highlighted and you have to click OK, 42 values. Done. So this is how you remove duplicate. Now the last part is format painter. Now there will be data when you copy and paste in Excel or what, if you extract in from a system, there will be a certain number of format. Now for example, I will format first name with some different font. Uh, Algerian font. I'll highlight it with some good color and I'll change the font color also. Now this font, this format, I wanted for the other remaining two columns also. But now since you do one by one, and you cannot copy paste. Like it'll change the whole thing. See. So in order to easily extract the format of one cell or one row to the other or one column to the other, I will select the whole column. As you can see this brush icon in home tab, you have to click on that and hit click on column B. Do not leave the cursor. Drag it till column C if you want it till column C, and see. This is how you change the format. Now again, I'll show you how to do it with just one tab. So if you click on Format Painter with just by clicking in one cell, cell A2, and if you long press to the whole data, this is a little lengthy procedure till the end. You can do either ways. Or else, if you just have to do with a specific cell, so cell A3, I have selected cell A3, clicked on Format Painter, and I want to do in cell B9. So I'll hit cell B9 with just one click, and this is how you change format of one cell also. So we are towards the end of our video, and I hope this gives you some of the insights of how easy Excel formulas are. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.